Hello my dear students, welcome back in chapter 9 states of matter. Today we are going to discuss about the liquids and gases. In the previous video we had discussed about the solids, and today we are going to discuss about liquids and gases. Liquid, many things you are seeing around us. Rasna that you used to drink in the summer season is the example of the liquid. Water, example of liquid. Milk in the night you are taking, that is example of the liquid. Tea your parents are drinking, that is the example of the liquid. Okay, gases, that means the air that is blowing around us, that is the mixture of a lot of gases, okay, like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and so on. Next, if you are seeing the tea, just now I told you tea is the example of the liquid, but the fumes due to hotness that you are able to see when the tea is hot and the milk is hot, then one gas you can see it is coming from that. Okay, that is the example of gas. Okay, next, if you are burning something, then you can see the white fumes, that is the example of gas. The smokes from the vehicle when it is running, that is the example of gases. Around us we are just surrounded from the solid, liquid and gas, only you have to identify that. Okay, so first we are going to discuss about the properties of the liquid. Okay, first is liquids do not have their own shape. Obviously, just think about that. If you are taking the glass of water, then it is taking the shape of the glass. If the same water you are filling in the bottle, that water take the shape of the bottle. If you are keeping that water in your bowl, then it takes the shape of that. If you are keeping that water in the cup, then it will take the shape of the cup. That means it is not having its own shape. Okay, it take the shape of the container in which they are poured into. Okay, if we are keeping in the bottle, that the shape will be the bottle. Okay, and so on. Next is liquid take the shape of the container. Just now I discussed. Liquid take up space and have mass. Obviously, if we are filling the cup with the water, it is heavy. Okay, and some space is there. Just think, here you can see there is a half filled glass, as you can see. If you wanted to fill more water in this glass, you can fill. Okay, but if the glass is full, you cannot put more water in it. Why? Because there is no space in the glass. That means what we can say? We can say the liquid is also taking the space. Otherwise, we can put more water also. But after a certain period of time, when the glass is full, we cannot add more water in them. It can start flowing. That means the water or the liquid is also occupying the space. And second, suppose in the last period when your bottle get empty, that become light in weight, right? But in the early morning first period, your bottle is full of the water. Okay, and that time it is little heavier. That means water is having mass also. So liquids can occupy the space and hence have the volume also, and they have mass as well. Next property we are going to discuss is about the molecular spaces. Liquids have more intermolecular spaces as molecules are loosely packed. They are very loosely packed. What it means the spaces between the molecules of the liquid is little more as compared to the solid, and that's why they can flow. If you are pouring the water on the floor, that water used to spread after some time. Why? Because it is having the tendency to flow and to cover the area from which they will flow. Okay. Next, we are going to discuss about the gases around us. Just now I have given you a lot of examples of the gases. We are going to discuss about the properties. Gases have mass. Yes, in your birthday party, when you are taking the balloon and the balloon is empty, okay, it is light in weight, and if you are blowing the air into that, it become little heavier. That means gases are also having mass. Gases take shape and the volume of the container. Yes, if you are just blowing, if you are blowing and the air in the balloon, it will take the shape of the balloon. If the same air you will just take it out, it will occupy in the shape of the room. If you are using the perfume, okay, that perfume used to spread in the complete room, and if you are not using the perfume, the same perfume used to be in the bottle only. Okay, so when it is in the bottle, it is taking the shape of the bottle, deo bottle. When you used to press that, it used to take the shape of the room, because in the whole room it used to spread. That means gases are also taking the shape in which shape of the container in which they are kept. Gases are compressed. Yes, your LPG cylinder, if you will move it, then you can feel some liquid is filled over there. Why? Because gas has been compressed into the liquid and it is filled into the LPG cylinder. Deodorant that we are using, in that also the gas is compressed and it is converted into the liquid that we are using. Gases easily move from through each other. Okay, yes, when your mother is cooking something tasty in the kitchen, you can smell in your own room. Why? Because the fumes, which is the gas, it can travel, it can flow, and it can reach to your room. Properties of the gas, just now I told you, it takes the shape, different shape. Okay, and see everyone, this is the round balloon. Okay, and it is the long balloon. If we are blowing air in this balloon, it will be the round shape, and if we are blowing the same air in this, it will take this shape. That means gases is not having its own shape, it take the shape in which we are blowing into them. Okay, next, one more time, let's see. First is gases can flow. Just now I said, okay, the gases can flow. That's why from one room to another room it can go easily and we can smell. Does not have its own shape. Without a container, gases can spread freely in the many direction. If you are using the perfume, it can go to your parents' room also, it can go on the roof also, it can go in the kitchen also. It is spread in all direction. Okay, does not have the definite volume. Okay, in which container you are keeping, it will take of that shape only. If you are keeping in a bottle, it will take the bottle shape. If you are keeping in a big container, cylinder, it will take the cylinder shape. Can't always see gases, but they are all around us. Yes, of course, we cannot see them. In the room also, just now also, I am surrounded with a lot of gases, but we cannot see. I cannot see, I can only feel. Okay, next, molecules of gas are loosely packed and hence they have the very large intermolecular spaces. Next, the example of the plasma. Just now, till now, we were discussing the states of matter are only three: solid, liquid, and gas. But one more state is present, which is plasma. And this is present in the very, very extreme hot things like sun, lightning, CFL bulb. Okay, in these all things, where the temperature is very, very high, this plasma state of matter exists. Okay, so now we can say the states of matter are of four types. First is solid, second is liquid, and third is gas, and fourth is plasma. Okay, when the lightning is there, that is also the plasma state. That is plasma state, that is very, very hot. In the sun, the what will be the state of matter? Okay, it will be the plasma. Why? Because inside the sun, in the center of the sun, the temperature is very, very high. Normally that temperature is not existing around us. Okay, so next, but it is very rare. We generally discuss about solid, liquid, and gas. Plasma is there, you have to know, but generally we are talking about solid, liquid, and gas only. So let's recall all the properties of solid, liquid, gas now. See, solid are rigid, gas are not rigid, liquid is not rigid, and gas is also not rigid. Solid have fixed shape, liquid don't have fixed shape, and gases are also not having fixed shape. Solid have fixed volume because that is occupy the fixed space. Liquid is also having fixed volume, but gases are not having volume because their space taken is not fixed. In which container we are keeping, that used to spread in the whole room also, that is used to spread in the complete home also, that can be compressed in a bottle also. That's why they are not having fixed volume. So I hope you all have understood. Okay, and I hope you all have understood, okay, all the properties of the solid, liquid and gas, and this video will help you to understand this chapter again. But please don't forget to read your chapter, each and every line. That will make your concept absolutely clear. Thank you so much for watching, my dears.